Okay, and then now all we want to do is create our edge top surface. So I will do edge surface and select the two edges. So it's probably divided into four, and that is because the top curve that we have here is bent. So when creating the surface, it cannot create it as a seamless surface, which is a seamless simple surface. So if if you can see, if I had a bit that I lofted the one on top, yeah, had it been I lofted the one on top on straight sections, you can see it's just one, you know, simple poly surface, just joining it at the two edges at the bottom, so it's seamless. But then this one divides it into like four parts. So if I should explode this, you can see I have one, two, three, four, you know. But this one, if I explode it, I mean, you don't have to do this. I'm just showing you, you know, the kind of things you could face. But you see this one, this would actually give us a problem when we come to offset, because offsetting doesn't work. Edge surface doesn't work with a closed curve edge, so it works with curves with edges, as the name implies. So I will just undo all that I did. So yeah, this is a poly surface. So now if I do my edge surface, select one, two, one, two, one, two, enter. So I'm doing edge surface, okay? So you can see edge surface is the command. Yeah. Okay, edge surface, and I have this top edge. Now, what I want to do is connect them because I need them to be together. So I will join them. So I'll select all four and then join. So now it's one simple surface. And then I want to give it a thickness, okay? Right now, I'm done with this shape. I don't need it anymore because I'm the one that I want to use to create my columns is not the one at the bottom, it's the one at the top, okay? So I can delete this now. I don't need it anymore. And so now on this surface, I would want to offset my surface to give it a thickness. Make sure my direction is up. If I flip it down, it will go down, but I want it to go up, okay? Thickness, let's try 30, see what it gives us. Okay, 30 is good. I like 30, yeah. And so now I'm going to use this edge for my line of the columns. So what I'm going to do is if you type in dop edge, it will duplicate any edge you select. So it's kind of like creating a curve out of the edges of a surface that you have. So I would select one, two, three, and four from the top side, okay? Join, because right now there are four open curves, okay? So I need them to be joined. So I would, before I escape, as soon as they become curves, I will just join. So now you can see, initially there were four open curves. Now there's just one closed curve, okay? You can see here what it says, four curves joined into one closed curve. So that's what we're going to use for our shape of columns. So what I will do now is use my loft option again, okay? make sure it's still on straight sections, hit enter. So now we can hide the inner bow. We kind of don't need it for what we're going to do right now, so we can just hide it. And so hide. So we also need this top surface only. So what we can do is, one of the things that we could do is kind of explode. Actually, no. The best thing we should do is just make an edge surface again. So out of the top part, so edge surface, you create, right now there's a surface on it, so you can see here, okay? And so I'll do the same on for the four parts. Okay. And the next thing I want to do is I will hide this because I do not need the actual closed poly surface anymore. I just need the top part, okay? For now. So I'm just going to hide it because it's a shell that we're going to use. But for my edges, uh, for the column shapes that I want to create, this is enough, okay? So now I would have to join these all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you join it, otherwise you could incur a problem when creating your lines for the column.